over, we had a big discussion about what we were going to do.
Well, gentlemen, welcome. Could you tell us who you are, please?
My name is Andy Edwards, and I'm a YouTuber and musician, but I'm also a member of a secret society which I've decided to go public with, called the English Electronic Ensemble, and this is they. Would you like to introduce yourself, chaps?
Hello, I am Charlie. I am also a member of the English Electric Ensemble.
Good evening. I am Boxley Cavendish Montague Mayhew, also a member of the English Electronic Ensemble.
Once a month, this group of English gentlemen gather together to make electronic sounds. This isn't, they believe, mere music making. Through the manipulation of sound through wires and knobs, they believe that they are able to transform themselves and to be able to transform the world into a better place. This is not mere music making. It is ritual. And here we see their nominal leader, Andy Edwards, dressed in his ritualistic robes, about to begin the ceremony.
Brothers in sound, we are gathered here today to explore the nether regions, and we must approach what we are about to do in this room as sacred and give it the utmost respect it is due. In a minute, gentlemen, we will commence with the process. Are you with me, chaps? Yes. Yes. Will you do your utmost best to be honest and faithful to the great spirit of music? Yes. Yes. Have you got clean pants on? In case there's an accident, you go to the hospital? Probably. You don't want to upset your parents if they are alive, may not be, but if they are, your mothers won't want you in hospital with dirty pants on, so we've got it all straight.
Clean pants and ting.
Pipes at the ready, gentlemen. Tea at the ready, and let's the electronic celebration commence.
The English Electronic Ensemble believe that they are unifying ancient ideas that combine mathematical concepts of ratio and harmony with certain musical sounds that have an effect on the human personality that go right back to Pythagoras and even before. But they are combining these ideas with ideas that come from the 20th century, utilizing technology to create new sounds. And in unifying these two ideas, they are able to prepare and transform themselves for the future. The history of electronic music begins in the early part of the 20th century. The foundational era of electronic music saw the discipline transform from giant industrial experiments to abstract tape manipulation and finally into portable instruments that redefined all music, from popular music to classical and experimental music. The English Ensemble combines all these music forms together in one. The invention of the vacuum tube was essential for the pioneering devices created to make electronic sounds. Before vacuum tubes were common, electronic instruments relied on heavy electrical generators and telecommunications gear. The telharmonium, that was created in 1906, can be seen as the first electronic music device. Thaddeus Carhill built a 200-ton monstrosity that generated tones using massive electric dynamos. It broadcast music directly over telephone lines. making it the world's first music streaming service. But perhaps electronic music, as we are seeing here with the electronic music ensembles, begins with Leon Theremin. The Soviet physicist Theremin created an instrument played entirely without physical contact. The electronic ensemble were very influenced by Theremin's experiments because, of course, the British are not fond of human contact. It is actually quite surprising that the species has been able to procreate and replenish their species. When you play the theremin, the musician moves their hands near two metal antennas to alter pitch and volume, producing eerie gliding tones that have become iconic in science fiction, but also are key sounds in records like Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys and Electricity by Captain Beefheart. The Ons Martineau was invented in 1928 by Maurice Martineau. This instrument combined a keyboard with a sliding finger ring, giving performers expressive pitch control. After World War II, the commercial availability of magnetic tape allowed composers to use sound itself as raw compositional material rather than relying strictly on musical notes. Mr. Edwards, as you can see, is using a sampler to trigger pre-existing music, which they are transforming into a new context. Musique concrète, another French invention, started in Paris in 1948 when Pierre Schaeffer and Pierre Henry began cutting, looping, speeding up and reversing everyday recorded sounds, locomotives, kitchen utensils, bodily wind, voices to make music. In 1951, led by Karl-Heinz Stockhausen at the WDR studio, this German school rejected natural sounds, building compositions purely from electronically generated sine waves and noise generators. Meanwhile, in America, at the Columbia Princeton Electronic Music Center, home of the massive RCA Mark II sound synthesizer, musicians could utilize punch cards to sequence electronic sound. Before the mid-60s, generating electronic sounds required rooms full of mismatched test equipment. Voltage control changed everything by allowing one module, like a keyboard, to automatically adjust parameters on another, like pitch or loudness. Robert Moe created a modular synth with a traditional keyboard prioritizing musical accessibility. Don Buchler created the Buchler box, which abandoned keyboards in favour of touch plates and generative sequencing. This is very similar to the boxes that you see Mr. Boxley manipulating. Of course, the British really came into their own in the 1960s in the shape of a lady. Delia Derbyshire, as part of the BBC Radiophonic Workshop, realised the iconic Doctor Who theme, using painstaking tape manipulation and oscillators, proving electronic sound could captivate mass television audiences. Then in 1968, we saw Wendy Carlos with her album Switched on Bach. Carlos recorded Bach compositions entirely on a Moog modular synth. It became the first electronic album to sell over 1 million copies, winning 3 Grammy Awards and convincing the record industry that synthesizers were serious musical instruments. And so we see our cohort here, not only exploring the future of sound, but actually existing in a tradition that has been apparent for over a century now. Now let us delve deeper into the specific sounds created by the English Electronic Ensemble.
So what is your outlook? What is your mission for this ensemble, as you say?
Boxley?
For me, it is to transcend and take on the form of a mighty eagle.
Yes, you've been working at that for so long now, haven't you, Boxley?
Indeed, indeed. So far, I've managed a sparrow.
That was awful.
And a thrush.
Yes.
The thrush is a step up the ladder.
It is, I think. When you became the thrush, I thought we'd lost you because there was an open window and you headed for it straight away.
Wow.
And I thought, will he be able to then return back to the Boxley form without being within the realm of the EEE, also known as the English Electronic Ensemble.
That is one of the risks.
Yes. What we're trying to do is, in England, in the pre-Enlightenment era, people would use alchemical practices to try and transform. And they would do all sorts of things, trying to turn lead into gold. But really, they were trying to... it was their actual inner being, it was their personality that they were trying to transform, perhaps to escape death. We are the same. We are like modern electronic alchemists working with sound to create transformation.
You seem to represent yourselves as sort of the saviours of the English aesthetic. What would you say?
Carry on, I do apologise.
What would you say is the biggest threat to the English aesthetic in our modern era?
Charlie, Boxley, what do you think? There's threats from all sorts of different angles.
People who don't care for the English aesthetic.
They're the worst ones, aren't they?
Absolutely.
We don't like them. What else? I feel rap. Rap is when you put the television on and these chaps are on there and they're talking away, and all their lady folks, they're all showing their bottoms to me and waggling them about whilst they wiggle around cash and all that type of thing.
Very improper.
It's improper. I mean, I would not stop somebody doing it in their own home.
It really is the absence of decorum.
It's the absence of decorum. That would be, I would say, is the worst thing that is threatening the appreciation of the English aesthetic.
Decorum.
Yes, we're trying to bring back decorum, and I think, people have stopped drinking tea out of a teacup and a saucer. Now it's all these mugs, isn't it? Mugs.
Mugs.
I mean, mugs. That would be another one. Would you say mugs?
Yeah, and coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, I mean, this list goes on, and we would be here for hours if we would list all the detrimental influences out there on the English aesthetic. There's all sorts of things. Germans, for example. No. Argentinians. They're on my list now.
Yeah.
After the football. Dirty rotten cheats. Did you see that, chaps?
Well, we all remember 1978, the Hand of God.
The Hand of God, yes. I don't think it was 78, though, was it? I'm sure it was later than that.
78, pretty sure.
No, because the Falkland War, the Glorious Falkland War was 1982, and I'm sure.
That was before that.
No, Madonna was after 1982.
So,
Badgers. Not enough badgers in the world.
so how exactly did you gentlemen meet? How did you realise you had the same
Of course,
the same
Boxley
goals in life?
Boxley here is the leader of the Cannock Bigfoot.
Bigfoot Search Association Society.
Yes, you've been on the channel in that
in that capacity.
because we have had the Bigfoot problem has been so much better since you came along.
Yeah.
It really has.
Can you see him? Is he visible? I don't like that. Did you hear something then? Richard? He's not answering. I'm gonna go back to see if that's him doing that noise. I didn't like that then. I got the willies. Richard, I went down there and I heard two whoops and they gave me the willies.
Well, the whoop is one of
Was
the
that
classic.
you?
No, it wasn't me. No, that's one of the classic.
You can't make that sound.
No. The human can't make it sound like that.
Oh, that's what I thought. It didn't sound human. It just didn't sound human. That's why I got the willies.
What we can try and do.
Is that common, they're having the willies?
Oh yes. Now what I'm going to do is go back on this tree.
Go on.
Sometimes this will fall away.
So what exactly can we expect from you, gentlemen, going forward? The future.
Transformation. Well, we've kept this society quiet for decades now, and there's been all sorts of people pass through and be involved in the process. Andy Burnham, our new Prime Minister, spent some time, came to us saying, I'm fed up with being just Mayor of Manchester, and said, I said, well, what do you want, Andy Burnham? What would you like? He said, I'd like to be Prime Minister, and a few modular synth knob twiddling from Boxley, and some lower vibrations, and lo and behold, he is now in that position.
Burnham.
Yes, remember him. Of course, once he got it, he was not interested. He'd be here today, wouldn't he? If
Very much the fly-by-night.
There's been so many of them come through. So many.
People with ulterior motives, not really embracing the vision.
We are finished. Here. And so the work of the English Electronic Ensemble is done for today. But that doesn't mean that our heroes' activities are finished. Here we see, post-ritual, the gentlemen of the English Electronic Ensemble taking in some lovely English air mixed in with their pipe smoking ritual, taken from activities and practices of the Native Americans. Here we see a very English version of events. And so, let us just spend some time and relax. And hopefully, even though you are sat at home and not sat in such lovely surroundings with the wonderful British atmosphere combined with the pungent yet pleasant smell of tobacco smoke, maybe you can pick up just a little bit of the English contemplative atmosphere that we see here.
My bowl's warmed up now.
We're a warm bowl.
Can I check the temperature of it next to yours? We'll borrow that, put it together. Like this. Check this. Well, that's very familiar. Yes, very familiar that is.
Better than the motorway.
Oh yes.
Now we've considered it. I think one of us usually has a little paddle, don't we?
Well, indeed.
So we need to decide who that's going to be. And then we're done. Now, I've got athlete's foot at the moment, and this foot here,
Right.
so I don't really want to be walking around
Well, the,
spreading my flakes.
the stream will surely cleanse the athlete's foot and eat away at the skin. But we don't stay in the stream for too long because you might go down to the bone.
No, but I think that
Little frogs and toads.
I mean me and Charlie have both got socks on. Whereas
Well, I am barefooted.
I think it needs to be you to have a. Shall we get you in there? Just a little paddle.
A little paddle.
Yes,
Do you want to do that right now, do you?
I think so. Yes, that'll finish the video. You at home want Sir Boxley to have a little paddle, don't you? Obviously, you'll have to return with wet feet.
The Cavendish Montague Mayhew.
Yes, but if we truly do want this video to have some entertainment in it, I think it's going to have you paddling. You weren't aware of this, were you, before?
Well, no.
No.
We didn't.
So it's such a pretty river.
But what if like a crocodile comes down or something?
Then it's,
Is that a crocodile
then
down there? What's that?
Then we're on for so many views. If that happens.
You know,
the clicks would go through the roof.
the small, lesser scaled British crocodile, English crocodile.
Yes, you've seen a few, haven't you? And many people think they don't exist, like Bigfoot.
Yeah, but they do. They're only a foot long, fully grown. But they can be quite vicious.
Yeah, because that foot is mainly mouth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on then, shall we get you in then? I think there's no point in trying to finish your pipe first.
Well, I could go
So, we'll give you a round of applause once you're in. I think that would be the right thing to do. Can we get a good shot of it taking the flip-flops off? And you can then...
It's spiky.
I mean, you can keep the flip-flops on, really.
Well, I might.
I mean, that's something that you could do. In you go. To the middle, please, Boxley. Hip, hip,
Hooray! Hip hip hooray! Oh, hip hip hooray!
He's just a man standing in a river.
Here we are. Okay. River. Stream. Side of anything with Wales.
Boxley, there's a crocodile coming! Quick, there's a get out and quickly get him out of it quickly! He's coming up now! Coming up now! Out! Shoo! Back in! Get back in there! Whoa!
Bad crocodiles.
Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope it entertained you in some way. And if it did, put a like on it. Subscribe, become a patron, put some money into the PayPal tip jar. So next time when we do this, we'll have a towel on set. Thanks for watching.